Let's go. All right. Good afternoon to everybody. This is Kel once again. All right, going to do our afternoon MAO right now. MAO stands for Market Analysis and Outlook. All right, there's more new people coming in. That's why I need to explain this. All right, so let us not waste time. Let us continue. Now, I have something great to share with you. It's about how you use the calculator. I repeat, how you use a simple calculator to make money from Ethereum and Bitcoin. All right, the very simple way of doing it, you just have to take a calculator, standby, or your handphone and standby. I'll share that with you. Hi, morning, afternoon to you, Sherwin. Okay, so let's just begin. But let me share my screen right now.
Very simple way of doing it. You just
Yeah, just a moment.
handphone and standby. I'll share that with you. Hi, morning, afternoon to you, Sherwin. Okay, so let's just begin. But let me share my screen right now.
Just give me a moment, guys. Just some technical thing has just happened.
Just give me a moment, guys.
Okay, before while waiting for my technical side to be set up right, guys, what do you think? Is Bitcoin now a buy? Is Bitcoin now a buy? In your opinion, is it a buy right now? If yes, please give me a thumb. Just put a buy. If you say no, just put a no.
What do you think? Is Bitcoin now?
All right, let me know what's your take over this. Is Bitcoin a buy right now?
Is it a buy right now? If yes,
okay. If yes, just put a word buy. If it's no, just key the word no. All right.
All right.
Let me see what's the reaction from everybody.
A buy right now. Okay. If yes, just put a word buy. If it's no, just key the word no. All right. Let me see what's the reaction from everybody.
Okay, so Rudy say yes, Joe yes, Nelson buy, Leon no, Iman yes, Louis buy, Ziming no. Okay, all right. So the thing is this.
Okay, so
I will like to
yes,
share with you
Joe
my
yes,
personal
Nelson
take
buy,
on
Leon
Bitcoin
no, Iman
shortly.
yes,
All right,
Louis
let's just
buy,
begin right now.
Ziming-
So to my
Ziming
technical
no.
part.
Okay. All right.
Problem
so
already.
The thing is this.
Okay,
I
hosting
would
say no.
like to share with
Okay.
you my personal take on Bitcoin.
All right, let's just begin.
All right,
So you can see that today the caption is how to use the 5% rule on crypto. All right, now this is actually being used in the financial market, and I use it in the crypto world, and I think it's pretty good, pretty decisive. So it can let you know exactly what to look out for in the market. All right, but before we go into that, I'm going to flood you guys with a lot of Elon Musk stuff first. All right, the whole internet now, as long as crypto space, is all about Elon Musk. All right, it's all about Elon Musk. Okay, so before we go to this part itself, right, how many of you like Elon Musk? If you like Elon Musk, key the word like. If you don't like, key the word dislike. Let me see now, we have about 49 of you. Can you tell me how many of you like Elon Musk? How many of you dislike him? Can you key your answer right now? Like LIKE, dislike, put the DIS in front. Okay, let me know. Guys, what's your take? Let me see how many of you like or dislike him. Right, Rudy like, Kingwa dislike, Fred dislike, Inman no means what? Nelson still like him, unlike. Okay, dislike. Okay, Louis dislike, manipulator, not like. Okay, Peter Leong say dislike, Hosing dislike. Okay, so the rest. Hey guys, we are actually entering this in a way partial lockdown for all the parents tomorrow, right? So I think more people should be online, right? Let's enjoy this. We learn as we learn. Francis like, Joe dislike, Iman dislike with a lot of I in front. Okay, Jasmine also dislike. Okay, all right. He may be a genius, but behaving badly by Fred. Okay, okay, got your point. Okay. All right. The thing is this. Now it's not for me to say, like he's like or dislike. I'll put it this way. For me as well, right? I think we can be very sure of this. Is that before this Dogecoin, all right, issue, before the Bitcoin saga recently, I am very sure that everyone here likes Elon Musk. Can I agree that? Can I say that? That means that right before his craziness on the Saturday Night Live and before his incredible posting on the Twitter, all right, I'm sure when Bitcoin was at 55,000, 60,000, when this when the Dogecoin was trading at 70 cents, I think no one here would dislike him. Can I say that? All right. So hi, good afternoon to you, Morris. All right. So I think that if you actually see as a pattern itself, right, don't you feel that he's doing exactly the same thing what he did back then with Tesla? Is almost identical in terms of the way he do it rapidly. That means that when you go crazy, he'll really make you so pissed off with him, really so pissed, and then whole world don't like him, and then what happened, guys? Remember Tesla, you will know. Okay, so let me just flood you guys with all about him, not on purpose, because it's all about him. Okay, so before we start this afternoon MAO, once again, do note disclaimer applied. All right, please read through down the disclaimer and do understand this. Please use whatever I share, especially what I share today, as a learning guide. Do not, make sure you do your risk assessment, make sure you know what you are in for, and of course, by the end of the day, you accept the above and you have identified me, right? Maybe 5 seconds now. If after 5 seconds you have already read it and you have decided to stay on, that means you have already agreed, right, to identify me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you for staying on. 64, you guys, let's continue. Right, so Elon Musk, as you can see, he tags this in a way. Tesla has suspended vehicle purchases using Bitcoin. We are concerned about the rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining and transaction, especially coal, which has the worst emissions of any fuel. Now, when I actually saw this, right, I just laugh and laugh and laugh. Okay, I mean, we know that Bitcoin do use a lot of energy, but I just wonder how about the rest of the things in the world that also use a lot of energy? How come we are not talking about that? Then why are we talking about this? That's the first thing in my mind. Second is didn't know didn't are you telling me that Elon Musk as a genius doesn't know that costs a lot of money until today? Then he know. So are you telling me that when Bitcoin was at 10,000, 20,000, he doesn't know about this, and suddenly Eureka moment he knows about this? To me it's a very laughable thing. And when I saw this article, right, I mean this posting, I know that that's it. Bitcoin is going to crumble. Okay, it's going to crumble. All right. So what happened? Now you look on the news. Okay, everywhere is about Elon Musk. Okay, Elon Musk wants Bitcoin, but not its carbon footprint. Can Bitcoin mining go green? I think that it's going to be a long, long way to go. Okay, why Elon Musk was wrong to get Tesla into Bitcoin in the first place? Now everybody say, this, that, everything. It's always like that, all right? And now some people are even telling you the truth of Elon Musk's anti-Bitcoin stance. Okay, now there's a lot of videos ongoing right now. Basically, everybody has their own view. Of course, they're calling him a manipulator, telling people that he's trying to pump and dump. He make a lot of money off this, yada 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 yada. I just want to ask you this question: if you have been following Tesla, right, then what's new? Totally nothing new at all. All right. So I will not say whether he's doing the right thing or wrong thing, but I will just tell you that, right, everybody went in to buy crypto with their eyes open big, all right? No one forced you. Elon Musk and never forcing any individual, but it's because of, what's that, the G word, everybody goes in. So when things doesn't go well, you let to point finger, and that is pretty usual for human traders, all right? Now, I'm not citing him, but I'm just being very objective here, because look at it now. This is from Galaxy Digital. Look at the incredible annual energy consumption, all right? Look at it. Tell me who consumes more energy. This is right. Now, of course, you can say, "Kel, maybe this is your perspective. Maybe this is not the real one." Well, again, I can't find any better one. So this is the banking system that has the card network, where the ATMs, the bank branches, and the top 100 banks data center. The big data center they have. Versus gold mining, versus Bitcoin. Now, tell me. So should we actually stop all banking systems to save the world? This is where my point. Isn't that an alternative that where cryptocurrencies would be the alternative to save up the world? So to me, it's alright. It's a big BS lah. It's a very big BS that what Elon Musk has said. But again, we need to stop BS to make it important. Okay. All right. So this is what I found for you, but that's not the end. There's more to go. All right. So now the thing is this: what if it really happened is that now this guy called Mr. Will, right? I covered this yesterday. I covered this deeper today. The Bitcoiners are going to split themselves next quarter when they found out that Tesla dumped the rest of their Bitcoin. Now, this is something very important. Now, watch the words that they use. When they find out Tesla dumped the rest of their Bitcoin holding, with the amount of hate Elon Musk getting, I wouldn't blame him. All right, and you see the way Elon Musk replied, this is very him, indeed. So the word indeed is just a single word, okay? Indeed, all right. But of course, straight away it's all right. Everybody go crazy. Everybody thinks that, right? Oh my God, on Bloomberg Terminal implies that, right? Musk implies Tesla may sell or has sold Bitcoin. Now the thing is this: you realize that, right? It didn't say he did not say anything. He just said indeed. But of course, in a way, people translate it and imply it as that he has sold it. So straight away itself, some people will be like implies Tesla may sell or has sold. Some people just jump. Musk implies or Musk say Tesla sold. You know that thing? So straight away, what happened? Oh my God! Look at the Bloomberg terminal. Wow, you see that? Elon Musk implies Tesla could dump its Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin tumbles after Musk implies Tesla may sell. Elon Musk hints at a possible dumping of this. You see the way it's being constructed down, the way that the media play this. Oh my God. So what happened? Undeniable. This is what happened to Bitcoin. Oh, literally crashed down to 42,000. Okay, this is how the power of media works in the real world. So what happened now? What happened? Okay, so everybody say that, okay, Elon Musk has dumped Bitcoin already. He has dumped it, he has dumped it, he has dumped it. Okay, so then Elon Musk came back. Okay, Elon Musk came back. Now this guy called Bitcoin Archive. Bitcoin is down by 20% since Elon Musk started shit posting. Okay, now I'm not going to change miss my word because this is really internet stuff. All right, and you wonder why people are so mad. And Elon Musk came back to clarify speculation. Okay, Tesla has not sold any Bitcoin. That was what was mentioned on the 17th of May. Now, after this, obviously everybody was like, "Hey, he never sell. Oh, okay. You expect Tesla? Sorry, you expect Bitcoin to recover, right? Nope, Bitcoin did not recover. It went up for a short moment and then came back down. Why? Because now people don't trust already. People don't trust what he says already. All right, so there's people like him saying this guy's smart. He says something tells me that the fate of Bitcoin won't be determined by Elon Musk. They're trying to tell people say, hey, you know what? We shouldn't let Elon Musk be the manipulator here as well, right? Then what happened? Some of them actually create a website on this saying that Elon Musk is just like Donald Trump. Okay, but it's for nerds because quite a lot of technical stuff. So in this one, you see, 26 days since Elon Musk explained Bitcoin helped solve climate change by burning coal. Okay, 6 days since Elon Musk explained Bitcoin helped cause climate change by burning coal. So you can see that right in April, this Elon Musk says that right, Bitcoin can solve climate change. Okay, then 1 month later, he say no, it will cause climate change. So you see, this is really crazy. In fact, this is a very good website. Like if you are already into Elon Musk, you can actually read it and you can see how he twists and turns his words. Like this one, true, Bitcoin incentivize renewable energy. Now he says that no, it rapidly increased the usage of fossil fuels. All right, so it's all about twisting and playing, and obviously it's all right. People just follow through, right? Like a piper. All right. So the question is this, okay? How do we know that this Bitcoin has come to a point of buying? All right. So let me explain to you from a technical point of view, and then you decide. But before that, it's all right. I cannot get a clearer picture on this, but this will show to you, right, in terms of Bitcoin activity, right, with the different exchanges. For some reason, it's all right. When Elon Musk was talking, all right, about releasing it, there was a lot of Bitcoin activity back then itself. So there was some saying that, right, this is where he actually dumps Bitcoin. All right, not too sure because you must understand this. When he accumulated $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, right? You think that's a simple price of 30,000. It's about 40, about how much is that? About 400,000 Bitcoin, that he has to take from the market. That's quite a lot because the usual doesn't have that much. So the market is now speculating that, right, during the time when he was doing all this himself, that is where the spike of this this Bitcoin trading, right, is where he actually down. So now this is where people are getting very worried and say that maybe Elon Musk's words cannot be trusted. Like Selter indeed itself, right? People are now some of the retailers are saying that they should stop listening to this Elon Musk already. All right, so that is what is happening right now. So we won't know whether to trust him or not. But again, I said many times before, like how he played with Tesla, and that was exactly what happened. And after that, Tesla went all the way up. So that is what I found for you for today for the crypto world. It's all about Elon Musk, all about this Bitcoin. So how can we do this? Okay, let me now show it to you a very simple way to do this little thingy, whereby we can actually figure out how do we know that Bitcoin is having a base or is still got the more downside to go, using a very simple indicator that we have. It's called the 5% rule. Let me just short one, 1 minute. Bring it up. Okay, so this is the 5% rule indicator. So what happened is that this system itself, right, automatically will find the so-called prominent highs of the recent runs, and then do a simple mathematics of 100%, 95%, 90, 85, 80. Okay, give an example. For example, like this. Okay, you take a look recently during the crisis. Okay, you can see one. Let me find a suitable one to explain. Okay, let's do this one here. Okay, this is the US Dow Jones, a quick one to show you. Right, this is the highest point, the all-time high back then in 2015. And of course, for the all-time high, we believe that this 5% marker, a 5% marker that usually the market will use. So 100, 95, 90, 85, 80. All right. Usually, when time if the market go to 80%, it hit the bear territory. So you can see over here, Dow Jones in 2015, the high was here, and then when it came off, it brilliantly stopped at the 95% mark, and rebounded. And then it came back down again, hit 95% mark, rebounded. But the moment it loses the 95% mark, it went down straight to 90%. And because it closed below the 90%, it went down to the next level, which is 85%. But once it hit 85%, it began to stop there and form a base, and later on, it rebounded. Got the idea now? Okay, so to make it simple now, we look back into like recently during the pandemic time. You can see that, right? That was time before once the COVID-19 hit the world last year. The high of the Dow Jones was this point, and 95, 90, 85, 80. And you can see that very instrumentally when the market hit 85, it rebounded. But when it failed to stay above, it went below that. It went down to 80%, and 80% hang on for quite a while before it crashed down. All right. But of course, once the market finds strength and stay above the 80%, that is where the market start to recover. And after that, you can see that 85% become the next support. And after that, the 90% next support until the market go for a new all-time high. So got the idea now? All right. So you've got the idea now, right? You can see recently for the US stock market also behave the same way. Right, this is 100% mark, and when it came down last few days when the market was coming down, once it hit the 95% mark, the market really rebounded as if that they know this 5% technical point exists. Okay, so very simple thing, you take the highest point of the market, multiply by every 5% down, you get your number. Okay, so get the idea now? If you all get the idea, please key number one. Get what I'm trying to explain here, please key number one right now.
So you get the idea now? If you all get the idea, please key number one. Get what I'm trying to explain here, please key number one right now.
Okay, all right, great. So you can understand this. Now I'm going to put Bitcoin over. All right, here we go.
Okay, all right.
What do you see, guys? So now let me show to you a very simple understanding here. I'm going to do it very slowly for all of you. Now let's do about the last wave. The last wave where Bitcoin was trading at the new all-time high at about 60,900 level back then. That was in March this year. Okay, somewhere around there. So you can see that it went down, came down, hit the 90% mark, stabilized, recovers to 95, fell, came down, closed below the 90% mark, then went down to 85. And very interestingly, once it hit the 85, it couldn't go lower after it dropped for a short while. And incredibly, it started to stay above the 85. And after that, when it rebounded, right, you can see the way the market stopped there at 90 and then went for all-time high. So it became a very strong, interesting support and resistance here. Got the idea now? Okay, if you've got the idea now, then you can see that it happens before that again. Back then in February this year, when there was Bitcoin at all-time high, you can see that it came down to the 80% mark. Once it stabilized at the 80% mark, when it started to recover, you see one way it went past all the technical levels. So you got the idea. Okay, so now the question is this, where we are now. This is the all-time high for the Bitcoin. We have our 95%, which the market went through it. We have the 90%, the market went through it. We have the market went below 85, 80%. But incredibly, at the 80% mark, the market rebounded. So that's why if you have bought Bitcoin somewhere around here, you will make quite a bit of money within 2 days. Simple as that. You make money within 2 days. Okay. Now the thing is this: it came back down, went below 80% mark. But when it climbs back above the 80, it starts to go back and play. But now you can see there's a very strong resistance around here at the 90% mark. So which means that if I'm going to put into perspective, there is a very strong resistance at somewhere around here, which is at the 58,200 level. And now where are we? We are now back down again below the 80% mark and even lower. So by theory, okay, at this moment now, right, Bitcoin to buy, right, is going to be a punt. A punt means that you have to take a bet right now because there is no, it's far away from 80%. Of course, you can stretch it to like 75, 70%. So we are now somewhere near the 70%. Okay, you're somewhere near the 70% level. Now, if you look at it from the RSI point of view, the last time the RSI hits below 30, that was here, you can see that that was a low, and of course Bitcoin from that moment recovers nearly 12,000 coins or $12,000. Okay, $12,000 from just 11 days. Okay, so now the question is this: at this juncture now, the RSI is also very near to here itself, very near to the RSI at 30. So the thing is this: if you are looking to buy into Bitcoin, you do a punt means you gamble short here, right? If not itself, right, you can wait for it to go above the 80% mark, then you'll be safer, because you do see that if the market is staying below the 80% mark, right, usually there will be a few more downside days. There will be a few more downside days before it actually goes up. So for Bitcoin, I'm not that comfortable, right? There is a possibility that it may even go lower. So that's why I'm not that comfortable to buy too many at this junction here. But if we cross above the 80% mark, then that is where maybe we can consider. So the 80% mark right now is about 51,700. So I'll write down for you. For Bitcoin, right, it's 51,700 for the 80% mark. For the 90% mark, it's about 58,000. Okay. Currently now it's 43,000, so it's more of a punt. So you think that the Bitcoin will stabilize somewhere around here, you can consider to do that. Okay. So that is the Bitcoin. Right. All clear on this? If all clear, please key number 2 right now. So if you think that the Bitcoin will stabilize somewhere around here, you can consider to do that. Okay. So that is the Bitcoin. Right, all clear on this? If all clear, please key number 2 right now. Okay. Right, thank you guys. So that is Bitcoin, right? So let's look at Ethereum. How about Ethereum?
Okay.
Okay, so where are we now? Now, last time when this
Right,
something
thank you
similarly
guys.
happened
So
on
that is
Ethereum,
Bitcoin,
you
right?
can
So
see
let's
that
look at
Ethereum also
Ethereum.
came down first, went below the 80% mark. It took a while before it formed a
Okay,
base.
so where are we
And
now?
then when you go
Now,
above
last time when this
80%,
something
where
similarly
it went
happened on
up.
Ethereum,
Then when
you
it
can see
hits
that
95,
Ethereum
pulls
also came
back,
down first,
but it never
went
go
below the
much below
80% mark.
80%.
It took a
And after
while
that,
before it
slowly,
formed a
gradually,
base,
Ethereum go to
and
the new
then when
all-time
it go
high.
above 80%,
Now, this 5%
where
rule is
it went
only
up,
for
then when
markets
it
that's at
hit
all-time
95,
high level,
pulls
only
back,
for markets at
but it
all-time
never
high.
go much
Okay,
below
this is very important.
80%, and
So
after
now,
that,
where are
slowly,
we?
gradually,
We are
Ethereum go
almost
to the
there,
new
my
all-time
friends.
high.
Okay, look at it.
Now, this
Ethereum
5% rule is
high
only
was
for
somewhere around here,
markets
43,
that's at
64
all-time
level.
high level,
And
only for
when it came
markets
down,
at
it
all-time high.
smashes to
Okay, this is very
90,
important.
85,
So now,
80,
where
right?
are we?
And
We are
now it's trying to
almost there,
climb
my friends.
above
Okay,
the
look at it.
80% mark.
Ethereum high
So if
was
the
somewhere around here,
Ethereum
43,
can hang
64
above the
level.
80%
And
mark,
when
right,
it came
I
down,
kind
it
of suspect
smashes
that,
to
right,
90,
Ethereum will recover back
85,
again.
80, right?
So between
And
Bitcoin
now
and
it's trying to
Ethereum,
climb
right, I kind
above
of
the
prefer Ethereum.
80% mark.
I repeat,
So if the
between the two of them,
Ethereum can
Bitcoin and
hang
Ethereum,
above
I
the
kind of
80%
prefer
mark, right?
Ethereum.
I kind of suspect that, right?
Technically, and also
Ethereum will
the
recover back
viability
again.
of this
So between
this
Bitcoin
coin
and
right now,
Ethereum,
because of
right, I
many
kind of prefer
many
Ethereum.
smart
I
contract
repeat,
needed this.
between the two of them,
Okay,
Bitcoin and
so
Ethereum,
think about
I
this,
prefer
guys. This is how I
Ethereum.
see it. And if you
Technically,
look at
and also the
RSI chart for
viability
this
of
Ethereum, well, we're still
this
not at
coin
the
right now,
base
because of
level yet.
many
So if Ethereum do
smart
pull back
contract
one
needed
day,
this.
go
Okay,
down lower
so think
than
about this,
where we are
guys. This is
now,
how I
and
see
if it
it.
comes to this
And if you
area
look at
here with
RSI
RSI
chart
for
for this
39 level,
Ethereum, well, we're
I'd be
still
more
not
than
at the
happy to
base
buy
level
into
yet.
Ethereum. So
So
if
if
let's say
Ethereum do
Ethereum
pull
do
back
come
one day,
down for
lower,
whatever
go down
reason,
lower
then the if the
than where we are
RSI
now,
rating
and
is
it comes to
about
this area
39
here with
level,
RSI
that
at
will be the
39
one
level,
great
I'll
time
be
to
more than
buy
happy to buy
into
into Ethereum.
Ethereum.
So if let's
Okay,
say
so
Ethereum
let's see
do
whether
come
can we
down
get our
for
dream
whatever
done, let it
reason,
come down a bit
then
lower.
if
But
the
if the market
RSI
really stays
rating is
above
about
the
39
80%
level,
mark, right, then
that will
this
be
could
the
be actually
one
the
great time
bottom
to
of
buy
this
into
sell-off, and
Ethereum.
likely
Okay,
Ethereum will be
so
going
let's
up to
see
a new
whether can we
level
get our dream done,
or
let it come
on
down a
its
bit
own.
lower.
Okay,
But
all
if the
right,
market
so you
really
got the
stays above
idea.
the
Right, so that is how we
80% mark,
actually
right, then
utilize
this
the
could be actually the
5%
bottom
rule.
of this
Okay, the
sell-off
5% rule. So you can
until
actually do it
Ethereum
manually.
come
You
to
can
a
just
new
get a
level
calculator and
or
just times
on
by
its own. Okay,
time
all right. So you
95
got the
times
idea,
90
right? So that is
0.85, you
how
get
we
your whole
actually
numbers
utilize the
already.
5%
Okay,
rule.
all right, go
Okay, the
guys. This is
5%
what
rule.
I
So you
have
can
to
actually
share
do it
with you
manually. You
for
can just
the
get a calculator
crypto
and just
for
times
today.
by
All right, so
95
let me start
times
look at the
90
chart right now for
0.85
today's
and your
trading.
numbers already. Okay. All right, so guys, this is what I had to share with you for
Okay,
the
let's look at
crypto
the
for today.
Bitcoin trading for
All right,
today.
so let me
Bitcoin.
start
Now,
look at the chart
Bitcoin
right now for
today
today's
is staying
trading.
above the opening price, is above the pivot one. So by right, it's pretty bullish.
Okay, let's
At
look
the
at
bottom, there's a
the
KCX indicator,
Bitcoin
meaning
trading
that the
for
market
today.
is near a
Bitcoin,
bottom.
Bitcoin
So
today
for day
is
chart
staying
trading, it
above
means
the
that if
opening
the market
price,
do
above the
go
pivot
change
one.
from red to
So by
yellow,
right,
we can
it's
look for
pretty
buy
bullish.
soon.
At the
Okay, that's
bottom,
one
there's
of that.
KCX
If not
indicator
itself,
meaning
right,
that the market
intraday you
is
can
near a
trade with
bottom.
it. So
So
intraday,
for
let's take
day
a look
chart
at
trading,
intraday
it means
movement
that if the market still go
today.
change from red to yellow,
So
we
today
can look for
intraday
buy
movement, there's
soon.
one over here.
Okay, that's one of
You
that.
can see right
If not
here,
itself, right,
the
intraday
market,
is straight
the
red.
colors turns
So
from
intraday, let's take a look at intraday movement
blue turn to green. All
today.
right, when the KCX blink, you wait,
Intraday
you
movement,
move,
there's one
your
over
eyes
here.
goes up,
You can
look for
see
the
right
color
here,
changeover, red
the
to
market,
yellow, and
the
that's where
colors
you look
turns
for buy.
from
And of course, the
blue turn to
green tells you
green,
that the
right?
boys are
When the
in. So
KCX
that's why
blink,
you can see
you wait,
our Bitcoin went
your
all
eyes
the
goes
way up
up,
from entry
look for
price
the
of
color changeover, red to
43,000 all the
yellow,
way to
and that's where
almost
you look for buy. And
45,000.
of
That's a
course, the
pretty good
blue and
run,
green
right?
tells you that the
Okay,
boys
if
are
you
in.
miss the
So
first
that's
trade,
why you
there's
can
another
see
trade right here.
our
You see
Bitcoin
that
went
small
all the
blinker
way up
here,
from entry price
and
of
follow the same rules.
43,000
The
all the
bars
way
are
to
red, wait
almost
for yellow, and then now you
45,000.
buy
That's a
over
pretty
here.
good run, right?
All right, and of course
Okay, if you
now
miss the
the
first
Bitcoin
trade,
is
there's
still
another
going
trade
up.
right here.
All right,
You
so
see
there's
that
two
small
trades
blinker
today
here,
for Bitcoin.
and follow
Not
the
too
same
sure if you can
rules.
spot it,
The
but if you've
bars are
done it,
red,
you have
wait
made
for
some money
yellow,
on
and then
Bitcoin.
now you buy over
Okay,
here.
so pretty cool,
All right,
right?
and of course now
Okay, Okay, so that is the Bitcoin. Let's look at Ethereum right now.
Today for Bitcoin.
Now this is Ethereum day chart first. Now Ethereum day chart shows that the boys there's some selling activity, but there's no KCX, and interestingly the KCX is actually lower, is actually in a way reducing. And when that happens itself, right, that means there's some buying in the market. And of course, if you look at it in a 5-minute chart, you can see very clearly that we have a few calls.
That means there's some buying in the market. And of course, if you look at it in the 5-minute chart, you can see very clearly that
okay, color change red to yellow, blue to green. Wait for the color change red to yellow, you buy. And of course, that's what happened. The market went all the way up.
Okay,
Right,
color change
went
red
all
to
the way
yellow.
up.
I mean blue to green.
Okay.
Wait for the color change red to yellow.
All right. Then after that, there's another opportunity right here.
That's what happened.
Blue turn to green. Look up. Wait for color to change from red to yellow. You buy. And check the KSI. If the KSI is green, you can actually allow it to run a little bit more, which really happened. And because of that itself, there's no more KCX. So by right, this today, there's only 2 KCX trades as of now. Okay, got the idea? Okay, so that is the TWB system. Very simple, only colors that you follow, nothing else complicated. Now let me show you guys now how conventional complicated stuff comes in. Now you can see over here very clearly the market moving average 11 is trading below the trading way above the market, and the market still coming off. All right, so if you don't ask me where will the market stop, it will be somewhere around here. I suspect that this Bitcoin had to come down to about 38,000.
Will the market stop? It will be somewhere around here. I suspect that the
600.
This Bitcoin had to come down to
38,600 for it to find a reasonable base. Then maybe we can see a recovery. So 38,600. I know that's not very far away already, right?
38,600 for reasonable base.
But today at
then
41,000,
maybe
38,000, no one will laugh at you. In fact, some even telling you 22,000. So I don't really believe in that, but I suspect that the market may be coming down around here. So this is one thing to watch out for Bitcoin. All right, 38,600. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. How about Ethereum? Now Ethereum has just turned down. All right, same thing again. A bit of when it's too loud, people get a bit worried. So now the nearest MA is MA 200, and the level is 28.46. So I kind of suspect that Ethereum will fall and then hit around this area here before it rally again. So the number will be 28,846 level. Okay, so people who want to get into lottery, try this number 2846. Okay, anyway, this is how I see for Ethereum. And again, compare Ethereum and Bitcoin. Ethereum looks better, right? Much better. So traders, you may want to think about this price. Okay, 2846. Okay.
Ethereum, and again compare Ethereum and Bitcoin.
Okay, so we have covered the Bitcoin and thing, and I promised you about something else about Bitcoin, right? Let me say something interesting to you. Only for sharing purposes, doesn't mean anything. And this is my day chart, right? This is my day chart. Then I did something interesting.
And I promised you about something else about Bitcoin, right?
I put a weekly chart itself, right? Then I see the entire movement, right?
Now this is my day chart, right? This is my day chart.
The market seems to be, in a very choppy state itself. So if that is the case, I'm just thinking out loud. This is a very big, movement here, and I'll take the body only.
So if that is the case,
opening and the closing.
I'm just thinking out loud. This is a very
alright, and then after that, I just check what's the distance between the two lines.
Movement here. And I'll take the body.
There's about 14,000. 14,000. So why am I doing this? Because if the market is to drop,
there's about,
there is a small possibility that the market may drop 18,000. So which means that 44,000 minus 18,000, what do you get? 44,000
possibility that the market may drop
minus 18,000.
So
big numbers, right?
44,000 minus 18,000.
Okay, what do you get?
44,000.
Anybody can tell me?
Minus 18,000.
44,000 minus 18,000. What number do you get?
Okay, what do you get? Anybody can tell me?
Yes, indeed, you get 26,000
minus 18,000. What number?
26,000. Wow, is it possible? Oh my God. Okay, this is what it is. Right. If the market is to come down, the market will be down.
You get 26,000. All right, thank you, Carl. 26,000. Wow, is it possible? Oh my God. this is
Okay,
all
let me
it
double
is.
check on this.
If the market is to come down,
Hey,
the market
sorry,
will
my
be
bad.
down to
There's a wrong
26,000. That
error
means
here.
that
Sorry,
this
my
is
bad.
actually the potential magnitude.
The difference between these two
Okay, let me double check on this.
level is about 13,000,
Sorry, my
13,000,
bad. There's a
okay, I
wrong
mean
error
14,000,
here.
so it should be
Sorry,
minus
my bad.
14,000, not 18,000, sorry. So it's
The difference between
44,000
these
minus
two
14,000, you get
level is
30,000.
about 13,000.
Wonder, right? My
13,000.
answer is here different.
Yeah, I mean
Somewhere here,
14,000. So
30,000.
it should be minus 14,000.
So which means that, right, if let's
14,000.
say
Sorry.
if
So
the
it's
market is to
44,000
drop,
minus
there is a
14,000.
possibility that the market may
Wonder, right?
drop to
My
this point
answer is
here,
different.
and this is
Somewhere
going to
here,
be
30,000.
30,000.
So which means that, right, if let's
Okay,
say if the market is
30,000.
to drop,
All
there
right,
is
not
a
26,000. There's an error
possibility
here.
that the
Okay,
market
apology
may
for
drop
that.
to this
Now, of course, on the
here,
flip note,
and
if
this is gonna be
ever if the
30,000.
Bitcoin really recovers, example,
Okay,
and go past this
30,000.
level here at
All right, not
58,000,
26,000. There's an
so
error here. Okay,
58,000,
apology for that. Now, of course, on the flip note,
58,000
if ever if the
plus
Bitcoin
back
really
14,000,
recovers, for example, and go past this level here at 58,000,
that means
so
my target
58,000,
is what I told you guys is 72,000.
58,000
Really, the
plus
target that I
back
mentioned during the last
14,000.
few Bitcoin workshops,
That means
preview,
the
sharing
target
session, I
is what
keep
I
on
told you guys
repeating to you guys.
is
I
72,000.
suspect that the next high
Really, the
Bitcoin
target
will
that I
be
mentioned
going
during
is
the
about
last few
$72,000.
Bitcoin workshops, preview,
Okay, you get the
sharing
idea
session,
now?
I keep on repeating to you
Yeah.
guys.
Okay,
I
so what I'm
suspect
trying
that
to
the
say
next
is this,
high
okay, if
Bitcoin
Bitcoin
will
will
be
fall,
going is
it may go
about
down to as much as
72,000.
low as 30,000. If Bitcoin managed to
Okay,
hang
get
around
the
it
idea
and
now?
recover, then of
Yeah.
course the next level
Okay,
Bitcoin
so
could
what
be
I'm trying to say
going
is this,
will
okay,
be
if Bitcoin will fall,
$72,000.
it may go down to as
Got
much
an
as
idea?
low as 30,000.
All right, so that is how we can
Bitcoin
actually
managed to hang around
interpret
it and
the
recover,
charts, and also
and of
using
course
the
the next
TWB
level
system, we
Bitcoin
can
could be
roughly know
going
what's the market
will be
doing. And
$72,000.
basically, that's will
Got
be
an
all
idea?
for today's
Alright, so
crypto
that is
sharing.
how
Okay.
we can actually
All right, I'm gonna go now
interpret
into
the charts, and
non-crypto,
also
which
using
is
the
the
TWB system, we can roughly know what's the market doing.
financial
And
market today.
basically,
Now, China
that's
A50,
all
you can
for
see China
today's crypto
A50 has
sharing.
tried to
Okay.
go up
Alright,
to
I'm gonna go
the
now
target that I
into
mentioned,
non-crypto, which is
17,700, but
the
it failed. It's now back down to 1760 near the
financial
opening price of
market
the
today.
day.
Now,
All right,
China
but it's
A50,
still
you
hovering
can
above
see
the
China
moving average, so
A50
it's
has
still
tried to
okay.
go up
Right,
to
in
the
terms
target
of
that I
the Hong
mentioned,
Kong market,
17,700,
Hong Kong
but
market
it
has
failed.
tried to
It's now
stay
back down
above
to
the
1760 near the
MA30.
opening price of the
It's still
day.
doing that round.
Alright,
So
but
as
it's
long
still
as Hong
hovering
Kong
above
stable
the moving
MA30,
average, so it's
the
still
upside
okay.
for Hong Kong is still
Right,
there.
in terms of the
For
Hong Kong
DAX just
market,
open,
Hong
oh
Kong
my
market
god,
has
DAX
tried
just
to
open
stay
and it's very,
above
very
the
near to the
MA30.
target that I
It's still
mentioned,
doing
new
that
all-time
round.
high.
So as long as Hong Kong stay above
So it's
MA30,
highly going to
the
happen
upside
for
for Hong Kong
DAX.
is still
Most
there.
likely, DAX going
For
to stay
DAX
above
just
near the
open, oh my
all-time
god,
high
DAX
level.
just open,
Okay,
and
so
it's very,
traders
very
who are
near to
long in the
the
market
target
can
that I
consider to take
mentioned, new
partial
all-time
profits.
high.
Okay, to take
So
partial
it's highly
profits.
going to happen.
All right,
DAX,
for the
most likely
US Dow
DAX will
Jones, let's
stay
take a
above
look
near
right now.
the
Quick
new
one.
all-time high.
The Dow Jones is now
Okay,
staying
so
above
traders who
opening
are long
price,
in the
and
market
from
can
this
consider to
momentum,
take partial
it seems that the
profits.
Dow
Okay,
Jones is going to go
to
higher
take partial
today. Who
profits.
knows? It may cover all the
Alright,
way
for
to
the US Dow Jones, let's
34,740
take a
level.
look
It
right
is
now.
all
Quick one.
possible.
The Dow Jones
All
is
right,
now
nothing's
staying
impossible
above
in the
opening
financial
price, and
market.
from this
Weekly
momentum,
charts
it
seems
seems
like
that the
there's some
Dow Jones will go
recovery.
higher today. Who
And
knows, it may cover all the way
Nasdaq
to
now crossed above the MLP
34,740
region,
level. It is all
very
possible.
strong, and likely
Alright, nothing's impossible in the
Nasdaq is going
financial
to
market.
hover around here
Weekly
to
charts
aim
seems
towards
that
the
there's some
MA
recovery.
200.
And
S&P
Nasdaq
500
have now crossed
around is
above the
basically
MLP
playing
region.
around,
Very
toying
strong.
around this MA
Nasdaq is going to
30
hover around
level,
here
right?
to
It's going
aim
to likely
towards
going to
the
test the
MA
last 2 days
200.
high, and that is
S&P
about
500
14184
is
level. So we're
basically
nearby
playing
there
around,
at the moment.
toying around this
Okay.
MA
All right.
30
So that
level.
is
Right. It's
the
going to likely going to test the last 2 days high,
indices.
and that is
And
about
let's now look at now the
14104 level. So we're nearby there at the moment. Okay. All right. So
Dow
that
Jones
is
for today. The chart wise very
the
clear, but there's something to
indices.
note. The
And
KSI
let's
on the
look
chart
at
is
now
red
the
in color, for the market is going up. So the market cannot break any lows here. Okay, if the market break any lows here,
Dow
there is
Jones for
some
today.
intermittent
The
selling.
chart wise very clear.
Okay, that is
But
the
there's
Dow
something to note.
Jones.
The KSI
For the
on the chart
Nasdaq,
is red in
KSI
color,
is red,
or the
so
market is going
green.
up.
Sorry,
So the
KSI is
market
green.
cannot break
So to
any
buy up,
lows
still
here.
safe
Okay, if
for
the
the
market break any lows here, there
Nasdaq.
is some intermittent selling.
S&P also has the
Okay,
same
that is
pattern,
the
so
Dow
only the
Jones. For the
Dow is
Nasdaq,
having a problem
KSI
here.
is red, so green. Sorry,
Okay,
SI is
Hang
green.
Seng
So
very
to buy
clearly
out,
is
still
above
safe
the
for the
pivot one,
Nasdaq.
above pivot one, over OB
S&P
is a
also
buy.
have the same
Links
pattern. So
really
only
happening.
the Dow is having a problem here.
All right, so that is
Hang Seng very
all
clearly
I'll
is
share with you in terms of US
pivot one,
equity market.
pivot
For
one,
gold,
OP is a buy.
for gold,
It's
you
ready
can
to
see
buy.
that gold went up all the way to
All right, so that
1873.
is
Then missed the
all I will
50%
share
mark
with
for
you in
Fibonacci
terms
by
of
$1
US
and pull back.
market. For
I kind of
gold,
suspect that later on gold should be able to push one
you
more
can see
round
that
and
gold
touch that
went
particular
up
level
all the way
at
to
18,000 at
1873,
this
then missed
1874
the
level.
50% mark
Okay,
of Fibonacci by
all right, that's
$1
gold.
and
Weekly
pullback.
chart is
I
very
kind of
clear,
suspect that
more
later on
upside to
gold should
go.
be able to push one more
And
round and touch that particular level and 18,000
for oil,
at this
oil is
1874
inching
level.
towards my target, and
Okay,
that's
all right, that's gold
$66.89.
weekly chart. It's very clear,
Okay, so
more
this is the
upside to go.
target that I'm looking for.
And
Okay, all right. So
oil,
that will be all
oil
for
is inching
today's
towards my
afternoon
target.
MAO. I
That's
covered the crypto market. I also
$66.89.
covered the general
That's
market.
what
I hope that you guys got
looking
some
for.
idea of this.
Okay,
Remember what I just said
all
to
right.
you.
So
Ethereum,
that will be all for
if you can stay above
today's afternoon
3,500,
MAO. I covered
slightly
the
it
crypto
crossed above
market.
the
I
85,
also
80%
covered the
mark. You
general
can just
market.
watch
I
it
hope that you guys
closely.
got some idea of
But
this.
for Bitcoin,
Remember
it's
what I
now
just
very
said to
far
you.
away from the even the
Ethereum,
80% mark. So it takes
if
some
you stay
time for
above
it to bottom out
3,500,
first, and then
likely
maybe
it
you can
crossed
better
above
time
the
to buy
85,
the
80% mark.
next few
You can
days.
just
All right.
watch it closely.
Okay, that will
But
be all for
for
today. Hope you
Bitcoin,
guys
it's
enjoyed the
now very
session.
far
Once again,
away from
I
the even
thank
the
you for
80%
coming
mark.
around. I will
So
see you
we need
guys
some time
for
for it
my
to bottom
students.
out
I'll see you
first,
in
and
about
then
15
maybe
minutes
you can
time.
better time
Cheers,
to
guys.
buy the next few days. All right. Okay, that will be all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this session. Once again, I thank you for coming around. I will see you guys for my student. I'll see you in about 15 minutes time. Cheers, guys.